Yeah. Yo, CrossPlay. And we just talked to Dexter, and we're...
What?
We just walked out the door and failed.
What the fuck did I do wrong?
What the hell was that? Okay.
All right, I guess.
And it was... Is that the first time we've ever seen like a mission failed like that?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that? That was weird.
All right, I guess I'll stay in the barn.
Yeah, I guess we're just like, hey, don't leave the barn. Fuck you, you fail. Dexter was like, this guy's done now. This guy's
fire him from the time cops. Okay, so reminded me of a story in our brief little passing. So I was at work the other day.
Yes.
And there's this guy I work with named John Cole. Here they come. What the fuck are you talking about?
You need to come with me.
Okay. So I just have to sit and... Oh, wait. Oh, I have to go.
Are we supposed to go up there?
All right.
Apparently walking out the barn was enough to just end the mission.
All right. All right. So now that I have this, I'm going to tell my story. Because I can just mow bitches down.
Mow bitches.
So he's talking. He's like, we're selling food. It's kind of busy. And all of a sudden I hear him mutter something. And I look at him and I go, did you just say fuck my little ass pussy? And he looks over his shoulder and goes,
what?
Did I fucking stutter? And I was like, all right, I
fair enough.
I did hear you right. And he starts
Jesus.
laughing. Like, I get along with John really well. He's super laid back, super funny, always smile. Like, just comes to work and tries to have a good time.
Fuck my little ass pussy.
Which I can dig. Yeah, he just fuck my little ass pussy.
Jesus.
What?
Oh my god, that's fucking wonderful.
Like, it caught me off guard,
That's
made me
fucking
laugh.
wonderful.
Yeah. Grenade! How am I gonna? Oh, actually, that kind of
shit.
hurt.
Okay, we're okay. We're okay.
We're okay. I have
okay.
a turret.
We're okay.
So yeah, that's my little story.
Jesus.
I was also playing Super Fight with him the other night. It was
nice.
Corey, Luke, me, John, and Claire.
What a fun game.
Very fun game.
Such a fun game.
And he was kind of he was kind of drunk.
Hell yeah.
And he had one of his people was an Olympic gymnast who was made of mirrors and had an invisible jet. Made of mirrors was the random. What the fuck did I do wrong?
Did Petrovich die? Is that what it is?
Anyway,
so he an Olympic gymnast who is made of mirrors with a jetpack.
with an invisible jet.
Or with an invisible jet.
And
like
his
Wonder Woman
argument,
style?
Yeah.
Okay.
And his entire argument was, now I have a gymnast, but not just any gymnast, an Olympic gymnast. His dexterity. And I'm like, but John, I had Corey, like it was your best friend. So I'm like, okay, my best friend's gonna be Corey, who had a bag that holds literally everything in the world, and a mustache that can grow and move at will.
So I have a living mustache.
Yeah.
And a bag that can hold everything.
Yep.
Like a bag of limitless space.
Yep. Yeah.
So could I put my bag over him and like engulf him and then just clock
Theoretically, yes. But he was arguing with me, and I'm like, so my gymnast is Olympic, and I'm like, John,
he's really hung up on the Olympic
literally
part.
shoot you. You are made of mirrors. I throw a rock at you and you shatter. He's like, but my Olympic dexterity. Like, he was going so hard.
I mean, granted, in this particular fight, I would probably still give it to him.
I wouldn't.
No, because Corey's got the mustache. I suppose with the mustache you could almost like jam up the
and
the invisible jet.
You can create a barrier of sorts
of just hair,
like with just regular beards that people have. They can lift other people.
Yeah.
So think about if you could grow, like control it, and make it as big and weave it as many times as you wanted.
Like you could weave it into like a giant rope that you like swing around and you like you just smack somebody in the face with.
Yeah, like it was the possibilities were endless. I also so I had a naked clown who was 3 stories tall and used to be a bear. Beat Cthulhu riding a motorcycle.
Wait, what?
And could sing opponents to sleep.
Your 3-story clown that used to be a bear but is nude beat Cthulhu?
Because the scenario is funniest fighter wins.
Oh, yeah.
She threw down Cthulhu, and I'm like, I'm fucked.
You're fucked. You can't.
I'm
beat
absolutely
Cthulhu.
fucked. And then funniest fighter wins. Yeah.
You know, we should probably explain what Super Fights is.
Okay, so Super Fight is there are black cards and white cards.
It's black. Think kind of Cards Against Humanity.
Yes. Black cards are attributes, and white cards are characters. In your hand, you will have 3 black, 3 white cards. And at the beginning of the turn, it is you versus another person. So let's say me versus Kyle.
Yeah.
At the beginning of the turn, you take one character, 1 attribute, play it face down. Kyle would do the same. And at the same time, we flip.
Well, what a surprise.
So you're not like creating a fighter to combat the other person. Then you take a random black card from the deck and add it as your attribute. So you could have like,
And it's a random attribute.
yeah, you could have the devil, who can throw 200-mile-per-hour fastballs, but it's made of cotton candy.
Stick close to me and we'll
Something
get it
like
done.
that. And you have to, wow, that frame rate drop though. You have to argue why your champion would win in a fight against the other person.
Now there are modifiers that
There
can
are
happen.
scenarios and places.
There are separate decks of
as
cards.
well as, which I just picked up, challenges.
Oh, this is a new thing. I haven't seen that.
Challenges change it from fighting to different things. Like who would be the better chef? Who would be the most dramatic evil nemesis?
Really?
Changes the game completely.
Oh my god, yeah. So like there's the scenario cards, which could mean that like
Funniest fighter wins.
Funniest
and an
fighter
alternate
wins.
dimension
Yeah.
where winning is losing.
and then locations could be like San Francisco highway traffic, the
biblical
bottom
times.
of an ocean.
Biblical times. In Pineapple Under the Sea is one of them.
Oh really?
Yep.
And so like that can change a lot. Whereas like you may have a hero or a fighter who can be really great in one situation, but the minute you put him underwater or in space, maybe he's fucked. You know,
fucked,
like,
yeah.
and that can change everything.
And it's it's such a fun game. I
it's a
suggest
great
checking
game.
it out, getting
Such
it.
a great game.
It has been added to board games online or tabletop simulator. Sorry.
Oh, that's the game like the online thing where you can play it online and stuff.
So
and it has all
been
cards and shit?
added to tabletop simulator. If any of our viewers have that and have been kind of wondering like what the game's about, or you can order it online. Highly suggest it. A lot of fun for.
They go to a lot of cons as well.
They do.
I was actually last year when I was at Gen Con, they had a big booth and I got a chance to talk to a couple of the developers. And they were really cool guys too.
I imagine.
Like, they were really cool guys. I'm actually going to Gen Con again this year.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going again. It'll be a lot of fun. It'll be a lot of fun, I think.
That'd be a lot of fun.
I'm really excited because I love Indianapolis. Like I love Indianapolis. I've never been to a town or a city that I go downtown and I feel like it's so well organized.
Yeah.
Because like you know how sometimes when you go downtown, especially like downtown Milwaukee or Chicago, it's just like this twisty, like
this
roaded
claustrophobic.
mess, claustrophobic. You're just like but downtown Indy, it's just a grid, right?
Yeah.
It's just a straight up grid.
My
but-
dad was there one time for he won an award, or he was nominated for an award for Pity.
Oh, nice.
They did a screening down there, and he was saying the same thing.
It's so nice.
You can't get lost.
You can't.
because it is a grid. You follow streets.
And the thing is the way I have it organized is that the streets are all one way.
Yep.
And so like if you want to turn around, it's very easy because the traffic flows in this like way that because they're all one-way streets and like the way they have the roads set up, you never feel like you're in a traffic jam. You know, you never feel like even like we were driving around at peak traffic hours and we never experienced like quote unquote bad traffic.
traffic, yeah.
But if you go to Milwaukee and you try to drive around at peak traffic hours in certain roads, it's just it's impossible. It's impossible. It's far more sprawling. Whereas Indy's a bit more. I don't know how to describe it. Like it's sprawled out, but in such a way that it doesn't feel as big as it is. You know, like sometimes you go to a city, like you go to Chicago and you look around, you're like, this is a big fucking town.
Yeah.
But then you go to downtown Indy and you're like, this is a big city, but it's not.
Unbearable.
Yeah, like the downtown area isn't that big.
Move faster than my bowels after a night of something
Cheap burritos and rock gut whiskey. That's a good line, right?
All right.
Hell yeah.
That's probably the best thing about this game so far. And punching a horse in the face.
But yeah, like Super Fight's tons of fun. Like that's a game that you want to play with friends in the same room, and it gets fucking heated.
Yeah, who know how to argue but not take things personally.
That's the biggest thing, because if you try to argue with somebody who's going to take it very personally, that can ruin the whole experience.
Yeah.
It really can. Like you wanna to play the game with people who are really passionate, like debaters, but can separate the
One
fact
might even
that,
say that they are master debaters.
yeah, they are master debaters. Luke, our buddy Luke, he's so much fun to play super fights with.
And he will argue, because
he'll argue a bad point.
You don't have to argue for your champion. You can argue for the other champion.
Absolutely.
He will be the kind of person where if somebody, like, if it's going severely in his direction, he will argue for the other person.
Well, and that's the cool thing, is it's also a group debate. How the winner is won is that the group as a whole takes a vote as to which side wins. And if there's a tie, you flip over another random character and a random attribute, and then you argue the new characters and attributes, and that's how you determine a tie.
Because they are your sidekick then, and it is assumed that your hero is locked in combat. So the sidekicks come out to fight.
Yep, and it's so much fun. Like the game is just a blast. This is like just a big ad. I swear to God, we didn't get paid by these guys. We just really love the game.
If they want to.
But I mean, yeah, if they want to come on the show and play with us.
My most broken champion ever in that game was Kirby.
Oh, I remember this name.
Equipped with Thy Holy Hand Grenade and could throw 200-mile-per-hour fastballs.
Kirby by himself.
Yep.
Ridiculous.
Wins.
Just ridiculous. But you know what? We'll have to catch you next time.
I have to go back to this fucking... God damn it.
You just got to sit on the cannon.
All right. We'll catch you next time, friends. Don't forget to like, comment, favorite, subscribe.
All that fun jazz. Do it.